What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Falcon here with the finale, or part 9, of the Pokemon Genesis. In the last episode, we went ahead and took on the 8th gym and made it through Victory Road. Made it here to the Pokemon League, where today's episode we're going to be challenging the Elite Four and the Champion. So, if you guys have enjoyed the series as a whole, make sure you smash that like button down below. Also hit subscribe, it is right below the video and in the bottom right corner of the video. But without further ado, let's get into one last party recap for the squad. Now, I looked up the Champion's Ace level and it was level 66. So I figured level 60 was probably the best bet for the whole squad, just because it's not like too over level. It'll be over level for like the first 2, maybe 3 Elite Four members. Actually, probably the first 2. But then after that, it should be still a pretty decent level. We're not over level by any means, at least for the champion fight. So let's go ahead and get into a party recap. So first up, we have God, our Pidgeot, level 60, rocking Aerial Ace, Return, Fly, and Agility. Next up, we have Bob, our Ludicolo, level 60, who's rocking. Where's the item? He was rocking the Quick Claw. I didn't have many items to give to my team, so I was like, the few I'll give it to. But he is rocking the Quick Claw with Magic Leaf, Surf, Fake Out, and Waterfall. No moveset changes for Ludicolo. I was going to give him Rain Dance instead of Fake Out, but I really didn't know where the Rain Dance team was. So that's kind of where he's chilling at. But next up is Charles the Metagross, level 60, rocking the Metal Coat to power up the Steel-type moves, which he did learn Meteor Mash off-screen. And he's still rocking Psychic Strength and Iron Defense. Next up is Beatrice the Primeape, level 60, rocking the Heartstone, who had arguably the biggest moveset change. But she is rocking Brick Break, Rock Tomb, Crush Claw, and Dragon Dance. I figured give Dragon Dance to Primeape. I probably won't use Primeape for a while after this, at least in a series. So I figured might as well go all out with our girl Beatrice. Next up is our starter, Goggles HG the Flygon, level 60, rocking Dragon Claw, Earthquake, Blaze Kick, and Sand Attack. No changes for him. And last up we have Sneak, our Weavile, level 60, rocking Icy Wind, Aerial Ace, Taunt, and Shadow Ball. Now, with that, let's go ahead and we're just going to immediately jump right into it with the Elite Four. Alright. So we have Mandy. Hello, welcome to the Sereo League. I'm Mandy of the Elite Four. It's good to meet you. Oh, I should explain. I'm a huge fan of bug Pokemon. Bug Pokemon are nasty, mean, and yet they're beautiful too. Would you like to know why I take on challenges here in this room? It's because I want to become perfect, just like my bug Pokemon. Okay, let me take you on. Alright, so I actually didn't look up the teams or the types for any of the Elite Four. So that was very lucky that we actually led with Pidgeot here. So she's going to lead with Butterfree, level 52. Will a Aerial Ace be enough to KO at this high level? And oh, that is beautiful. I was about to say, Bug-type Pokemon usually aren't the hardest to take out, especially when you have an adamant stab Aerial Ace from a Pidgeot. And you really use Protect there, Beautifly? Okay. But this next one, since you're only level 51, should be able to also one-shot the Beautifly. Perfect. Awesome. That is awesome. Beautifly is off the screen. And next up we have Scyther. Okay, so not too tricky. Honestly, I figured the Metal Coat being in the game, you'd have a Scizor. So it's weird that you have a Scyther that you are even bulk up with. Okay. So Fly, please connect. It does connect. And he does have a bulk up, but I don't think that's actually enough to save him. And he's gonna bulk up again? Are you serious? Oh, this Scyther's gonna prove quite a problem. He's got Aerial Ace too, so hopefully Fly does connect and it should just be enough. And it's just enough to KO the Scyther, so no problem there. That is beautiful. And next up is gonna be Masquerain. You do have Intimidate, so I low-key wanna switch. Nah, we'll be fine. We'll be chilling. And yeah, he does have Intimidate. So yeah, I'm actually gonna go ahead and switch out to Goggles here just because fire type moves are special in this gen. So Goggles getting some love in the game. Masquerain gets Future Sight? I mean, I don't know, because it's very weird. Like, this game has definitely made a lot of weird moveset changes to a lot of Pokemon, so that's a little weird that Masquerain got Future Sight of all things. And, ooh, Heracross is the last Pokemon? You already know what we're doing. We're going out to Pidgeot. It's so nice to see the mascot of the channel get the pretty much, other than that Masquerain, be able to sweep an Elite Four member. That is definitely a nice feeling. And one Aerial Ace and Heracross is out of here, so not too bad of a challenge so far. Not that bad coming from the first Elite Four member, but it's only uphill from here. I'll not concede defeat, but I think you came to see how great bug Pokemon were. I hope you also realize why you're begins in the Pokemon League, battling in a deep and complex affair. Alright, I lost with the most beautiful and toughest of the bug Pokemon. We lost because I wasn't good enough. That's it. Back to training camp. Let's hear it from me. Nope, that was wrong. Anyway, go to the next room. 3 trainers are waiting for you. They're all tougher than me. Alright, so yeah, not that bad of a start. So we have you look like Lance, but I'm not sure. You're the Illustration Falcon, are you? Welcome to the Surreal League. I am one of the Elite Four. People know me as the Fire-type Pokemon user Furious. I feel like my heart might just burst into flame. I shall be your opponent today. Alright, so we've actually got Fire types that we got up against. So that's annoying. He's going to lead with Arcanine, level 51. Okay, so I figured you'd be like level 54, like around the Aces level, or the last Aces level. So that only means our boy Bob's gonna get some love in this battle. And now I really wish I found Rain Dance, because that was with Swift Swim, that would have been sick. But we're gonna take some decent damage from that Flamethrower, but one Surf from there, yeah, especially 9 levels above, should be able to take Arcanine out. One shot, God and Bob both getting some XP, and Blaziken's up next. Screw it, we're just gonna go right back out the Pidgeot for that one, part Fighting type. And then hopefully maybe he won't be too high or low. And level 53. Will an Aerial Ace be able to KO? Blaziken's not the bulk he lives in. Sky Uppercut, but he misses. I feel like he's, yeah. I was gonna say, I feel like a full restore is definitely coming here, but thankfully we're actually, oh, I yawning. Oh my. Another Aerial Ace is going to bring him right back down, and Return should be able to KO him from here. Oh, I was about to say, our Pidgeot, we caught Pidgeot in the first episode, so we should have pretty good friendship on this dude. And Magmortar's next. Okay. So I said there wasn't really many Gen 4 Pokemon in this, from what I can remember. There's actually surprisingly a lot of Gen 4 Pokemon in this game. But he's gonna go ahead and bulk. That's weird, because you're, even like without the physical special split, Mortar is a special attacker full and through. Are you serious? Oh, he actually lived this Surf. That's wild. He's Flamethrower. Do we live this? Bro, he got a crit. Are you serious? He got a crit. Screw it. You know what? We have a ground type. So let's just go in. Let's just start Earthquake and everything now. That sucks. Bob doesn't get to get as much screen time, but Earthquake's gonna go ahead and take Magmortar off the screen, and Goggle's gonna go ahead and get some XP for that. And Typhlosion is next up. So we should be able to outspeed and just OHKO the rest of his team with Earthquake. And we have a Charizard next. You've had 2 out of 3 of the Fire starters so far from the first 3 gens. Blaziken and Typhlosion. So are we seeing a Charizard next? Houndoom, that's a shade. I would personally like to see a Charizard, but it's nice to see Houndoom. I was actually didn't use Snake the Weavile on the team. I was actually going to use a Houndoom, but I was like, I like Weavile more than Houndoom, and I haven't used Weavile in a hot minute. So, but with one final Earthquake, Furious is able to be taken out. And so his ace was level 56, so probably like 58 is going to be the next ace. Keep going. Alright, we're going to go ahead and revive and heal Bob up all the way. I don't know what the next I don't know what the next member is going to be, but I'm going to put Weavile up front, just so Weavile gets some love. Well met, young challenger. Verily, I am the Elite Four's famous blade of hardened steel Grant. With my magnificent Pokemon at my side, I will reveal the scope of trainer achievement. Let's both give our word that our contest shall be fair and honorable. Ready? On guard. Alright, so we have a Steel-type trainer. Alright. So what are you going to lead with, and can Weavile handle it? Absolutely not. Weavile cannot handle that. So he's leading off with Steelix. Alright, so that's a shame, Weavile, but I tried. So let's go ahead. Should have just kept Bob up front, you know what? But it's okay. It's nice to see Bob get some love in this game. Not in this game. It's 4 in the morning. I'm not awake yet. But one serve, Steelix doesn't have great special defense, so one serve, 6 levels up, should be able to OHKO it. Beautiful. Okay, so Steelix is up out of the picture. Sneak and Bob gets some XP, and Scizor is next up. Alright, so we only got a fire move on Flygon, so this is going to be... So Pidgeot on Flygon, honestly, with the movesets we have, could easily solo this Elite Four so far. I guess that's why they didn't give the Bug Trainer Scizor, but they could have just given her Scizor and then given this dude another Steel type. Alright, but Scizor's getting off the screen. Goggles growing to level 61, alright. Who's next up? Skarmory, which I think our best bet is to just stay in and hit another Blaze Kick. Because Skarmory's known for his physical volt, not special. He doesn't have sturdy, so one shot to Skarmory, get him off the screen. So far, very easy Elite Four. Like I said, Aggron coming on the screen. So Bob getting more love. Love to see the Bob love. So yeah, just like Steelix, Aggron doesn't have great special defense. So a Surf should be able to one-shot him well. Beautiful. Beautiful. It's been a very easy Elite Four. I know I already said that, like Bastiodon. Alright, so yeah, let's give Beatrice some love. We can just go right back out to Goggles and hit him with the Earthquake. Let's give Beatrice some shine. And alright, I was right, so level 58. So will a Brick Break be able to KO one shot? It will. That is beautiful. So ironically, the 30 before member is the hardest one to take out so far. And 5,800 for winning. Alright, what now? What sweet glorious plan enjoyed? My rock might my will, which even Shakespeare troubles so far in a battle like this. Okay. Oh. I don't know why I'm yawning so much. And Lorelei is the last member, so let's just go ahead. Or not Lorelei, Sonia. Hi Falcon, long time no see. You had me counting the days on my fingers waiting for you to come. No introduction needed here. Time to battle me. Sonia, the last member of the Soreo Elite Four. Okay, so what typing is she gonna be? Is she gonna be Dragon? Oh, okay, so she's either Water or Psychic. So, okay, good thing we actually leveled Weavile this time. So, let's just go ahead, level 56 Slowking. I don't think a Shadow Ball will one-shot. Nah, yeah, it's not gonna one-shot. Amnesia, not gonna matter because we're a physical attacker. So, one more Shadow Ball. Should be able to get this Slowking off the screen, which is nice and easy. I like these easy. I don't know if I like the easy Elite Four fights, but like, I'm not complaining if I'm being honest. And Metagross. So we're just gonna go out to Goggles because I know we're gonna die before we actually defeat that Metagross. And you have 6 Pokemon. I just realized that. And it looks like Metagross is actually her ace at level 60. Alright. Earthquake doesn't even. Nah, I mean. She has Outrage on this thing? Okay, I shouldn't have said easily for my fights because Sonia so far is going to be giving us the hardest challenge. But we are able to take out Metagross with a crit. Nice. Easily take out. I shouldn't say easy. Alakazam next, which we're going to go right back out to Sneak. I just realized why does she have 6 Pokemon for an Elite Four member? I feel like usually they just have 5 members, but I mean, I'm not really complaining too much. Shadow Ball will be able to one-shot the Alakazam, because Alakazam is not bulky whatsoever. And next up is Bronzong. So we're gonna actually just go out to Goggles just because I don't know if he'll have Heat Proof or Levitate. So we're gonna click Blaze Kick. We're going to click Blaze Kick first, and it looks like it's actually gonna be Levitate. So we have Psybeam on this thing still, and not Psychic. We do have Berry though, so we're gonna Blaze Kick again. It's probably gonna take him down to red. Yeah. Will we burn? No? Okay, so she's going to side him again. That shouldn't KO. And we're not gonna Blaze Kick again. Instead, we're actually going to Hyper Potion up because you're going to full restore. And then we're gonna Blaze Kick. Because now the barrier will go taken right below half health and another Blaze Kick. We'll be able to take this Bronzong out. Unless you confuse me. But because Goggles is a champ, we don't hit ourselves, and Blaze Kick is going to be able to take out the Bronzong. So, nice. Okay, so what's your next member? Executor. We can go, not that I don't want to give Sneak some love, but we're going to go right back out to God the Pidgeot just because he's got more bulk than Sneak does, and I can't guarantee Sneak low-codes this. I say like Pidgeot really low-code. But another air release, and Executor is out of here. So down to Sonia's last Pokemon. And her team's actually been pretty solid so far. And, ooh, my bad. And Gallade's coming out, so we're just going to go ahead and hit Fly. Barriers, that defense? Ooh. Sonia's team's actually solid. Like, this is a great team. Ooh, you're gonna barrier again, so as long as you don't have Swords Dance, you should be chilling. Aerial does decent damage. And a Psychic is not enough to take us out. So another Psychic, which is going to miss. Okay, you have Protect, so Barrier protects Psychic. What's your last move now? I'm curious. Are you really just Protect spamming? Are you serious? Are you serious? Okay, Fly. After all the Protects, so Fly is going to be able to bring him down to a Sliver. And you are going to do... Okay. So, just because he's got the... doesn't really have anything that can touch Metagross, and because he's got the barrier boosts, we're going to go ahead and we're going to go out to Metagross. Charles, I said, I was like, I'm hoping Charles will be able to do a lot of work in the Elite Four, but unfortunately it doesn't look like he's been the most handy. Maybe the champion fight will hold up for Charles, and he'll be able to get some love in the game. But one more Psychic from Charles, and Glade is going to go ahead and go down. And that is going to be the end of Sonia. It's frustrating me as a member of the Elite Four, but it seems your strength is a real deal. Alright, congratulations, you've beaten the Elite Four. However, that doesn't mean you're done with the Pokemon League. That remains with the champion. I should warn you, the champion is far stronger than the Elite Four. Now go on, step through that doorway for your final battle. So, I'm going to go ahead and just heal up everyone real quick. Do we have any... We don't have any Super Potion left, so... We're just going to do that, and... Screw it, we'll lead with Metagross for this last fight. So, let's go ahead and we're going to take on the champion. Hi Falcon, do you remember me? I'm Sophia, your aunt. It was me who taught you and Stan how to train your Pokemon. Have you been keeping well? Together, you and your Pokemon overall all the challenges you face, however difficult. It means you've triumphed over any personal weaknesses too. The power you learned, I can feel it imitating you. That's enough talk. Let's get on with why you're here. As Pokemon League champion, I accept your challenge. So, I think that this is actually, that's probably something, part of the story that unfortunately wasn't added into the game. But we're apparently facing our aunt, and she's looking with level 61 Arcanine. Okay, so this is going to be a fight. So I don't know if hard switching into Ludicolo was the smart thing, but let's see how much a flamethrower does. Okay, so that does a lot of damage. So I think actually instead we're going to go on to Goggles, because unless this AI is smart and has Outrage on her Arcanine, we should eat a Flamethrower pretty well. And let's see how much an Earthquake can do, which we weren't hit with Intimidate. We are the same level. It is Stab. Arcanine has decent physical bulk, but just lives Earthquake, man. She's also going to Earthquake. So, just because I know she's going to Force Store, I'm going to go ahead and Dragon Claw. And then we should be able to outspeed with the next Earthquake and take out her Arcanine. So, let's just see, how much does Dragon Claw do? Okay, so that does more than enough. I am worried because we only have 3 Earthquakes left, but his Earthquake should be able to KO our Arcanine. So, Pokemon number 1 of the champion out of the way. Everyone getting a little bit of EXP. Next up, Kingdra. I don't really have a safe switch into this besides Flygon, because level 64. Okay, so yeah, the only thing I have super effective against this Kingdra is Goggles, so Dragon Claw is good damage. Okay, so she's gonna go for agility on this thing. Okay, so Dragon Breath. Do we live one? Dragon Breath's not that powerful. We do. That's not good. But we're not being paralyzed. A Dragon Claw connects and taking out that Kingdra. That is magnificent. Kingdra specifically gives my team problems, so I'm happy we were able to get that off the field. Gardevoir is up next, so beautiful. We have Sneak. Fairy type does not exist yet, or at least doesn't exist in this game, so level 64. One nice little Shadow Ball, and hopefully Gardevoir does not have the best physical defense, so hopefully maybe, no, but we're at least doing good damage to each single member, which is a nice thing. But we should be able to outspeed, and she's not going to full restore, which is beautiful. Hit this Gardevoir with another Shadow Ball and take it off the field. So I don't want to jinx it, but so far not a bad EV4 fight, and as I say that. Alright. So since Registeel's coming out, I think this is our time to start Dragon Dance sweeping with Primeape and level 66. Okay, so you have that, and okay. She really said no to that Dragon Dance sweep, huh? Okay. Because I'm stubborn and want to do it. I'm stubborn and I want to do it. And as long as we don't keep getting paralyzed. That's 3. That's 4. We're going to Dragon Dance again. We're going to Hyper Potion again. One more Dragon Dance. Body Slam. We're going to Hyper Potion. Then we're going to Full Heal. And now that we got the 6 Dragon Dances, let's go ahead and Quick Break. How much does this do it? We got to OHKO this Registeel. That is, and a crit. Beatrice popping out. So I'm guessing this Registeel is her ace. Beatrice popping off, and Togekiss coming out next. That is crazy. Level 62 Togekiss. We have the Hard Rock, and we're +6 as long as we learned it, which we do. Oh my god, Primeape. Beautiful, beautiful thing. This should be able to OHKO. Beautiful. Togekiss is out of here. One last Pokemon. Roserade. So Roserade is her last Pokemon, level 61. But we have the Crush. Are you serious? We did all that for nothing and Beatrice goes down. Are you serious? You know what, Charles? I was gonna say, I'm gonna go with the Pidgeot to finish this off. But like, you know what? Pidgeot had the first Speed Form member and really swept the light off. It was scaring the shit out of me. But we're gonna go ahead and hit him with a Stab Psychic and almost OHKOs, man. That is unfortunate. Almost the OHKO, but she shouldn't heal because of that Leech Seed, correct? She's not. We can take a Magic Leap, and that should be the end of the game. One more Psychic just to finish this Roserade off. There we go. Roserade is off the field, and we are now the champions of the Siori region. Well, after the battle, a fresh wind blew through my heart. Use the battle with me as a stepping stone and move forward. 6,600 for winning. Falcon, you certainly are an unmatched talent. You now stand at the glorious peak of the Pokemon League. I now proclaim you to be the new Ceroria champion. Sophia, I'm here to challenge you. I'll show you what I have learned from Falcon and... Huh? Whoa, what? Falcon, could it be that it's already over? You defeated Sophia? Stan, I'm happy to see that you made it this far. However, Falcon defeated me ahead of you. Falcon is the new champion now. I'm just joking. That's okay. That's the rule. Falcon, honestly, congratulations. Let us make a record of your victory. Come with me. Congratulations, Falcon. This floor is the Pokemon Hall of Fame. Cereal League champions are honored for all their exploits here. Their Pokemon are also recorded into the Hall of Fame. Falcon, you will work hard to become the new champion. Congratulations, Falcon. You and your Pokemon are Hall of Famers. So with that is the end of Pokemon Genesis, which was nice. So let's go ahead and get Charles the Metagross, Bob the Ludicolo, Sneak the Weavile, Beatrice the Primeape, Goggles the Flygon, and God the Pidgeot. So honestly, this was definitely a really fun game to really jump back into, getting back into the YouTube grind again. It sucks it wasn't that long of a series though, because like, you know, obviously the story wasn't complete, but with that is the end of Pokemon Genesis. So after this, I do, for all the ROM hacks I do play, I do want to do like a video afterwards, basically going over what I thought of the ROM hack and basically give it a score. And then I don't really know. But honestly, let me know what you guys thought. It was definitely fun. This definitely was a pretty successful series on my channel, I would say. I'm definitely looking forward to playing more ROM hacks in the future. And if there's a certain ROM hack you want me to play, leave it in the comments for me down below. I'd be more than happy to check it out. I'm trying to think of anything else. I don't think there's really anything else to say. But I'll see you all in the next series, I guess. With all that, if you guys enjoyed the video and the series, make sure you smash the hell out of that like button down below. Also hit that subscribe button. It's in the bottom of the video, the bottom right video of the bottom right corner of the video, and it should be popping up on your screen right about now. But with all that, I'm gonna get the hashtag out of here, and I will see you all in the next one.